Hi everyone, it's Lydia aka Thaler Ridge back at again with another video. We're doing another sketch video and we're going to be talking about boundaries. Yes, it is important to have boundaries, of course, have set healthy boundaries, but it's also very important to be around people whom you don't have to go out of your way to set such harsh boundaries with. Okay? So the right people will respect your boundaries. And if they cross a line unknowingly, because the right people will never do it on purpose, they'll respect that, they'll apologize, all is forgiven, and they won't do it again. And if they don't, then they're the wrong people, and you should distance yourself. I feel like too often people talk about boundaries in such a harsh way. Boundaries should never be harsh. When boundaries become too harsh, they become walls. They don't allow growth and trust in a relationship. Boundaries allow respect, and they show you who is meant to be in your life and who is not meant to be in your life. Okay, this is what we have so far. A square pumpkin. And boundaries are good, healthy boundaries are good. But if you feel the constant need to reiterate or set super harsh boundaries and do so in a way that makes you harden, then I don't think the boundary is the problem. It's probably the person that's the problem. Because again, with the right people, you won't even need to set so harsh boundaries with them. And any boundaries that you do have, they'll respect. And if you do set a boundary with someone and they don't respect it, then that's their problem, not yours. You don't have to go out of your way to be like, no, you need to respect this boundary. Like, you shouldn't have to go out of your way. Because the right people will let you soften, and you won't have to have your guard up around the right people, and you won't need to be so harsh around the correct people. You can soften around the right people. And usually boundaries are needed for situations that you find yourself in that are just unavoidable around certain people, and you're like, no, I need to have a boundary with this person. And that's why it's so important to appreciate the relationships where you don't need to set such hard boundaries, such harsh boundaries with. Because that means that you feel safe with that person. That means that person is trustworthy. And those relationships are to be cherished and valued. Yay. That's my square pumpkin. Okay. Boundaries are good. Healthy boundaries are good, of course. But with the right people, you won't have to set harsh boundaries, and you won't have to keep reiterating your boundaries, okay? With the right people, your walls will come down and your guard will be let down, but you'll have healthy boundaries intact and they will respect that, okay? The harsh boundaries and the walls and all that, that's with the wrong people. And you should just let the wrong people go and distance yourself from those types of people. Boundaries are set in place for certain situations and scenarios and certain types of people that we deal with, occasionally. But with the right people, you won't have to set such harsh boundaries, okay? And they'll naturally respect you because they'll want to, because they care about you, okay? Okay, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below whatever you want to say down there. Subscribe for more. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.